laid bare in 2020. After a hot, dry summer, fires burned up and down the West Coast. On Labor Day, a 50-year wind event turned valleys into wind tunnels after a record-breaking heat wave. In Oregon, live power lines ignited new fires, and existing fires were fanned by winds of up to 100 miles per hour, forcing people in towns across Oregon to immediately evacuate in a replay of the Paradise disaster.
This is unprecedented. This has never happened in Oregon. We have not experienced the tremendous loss and destructive fire nature that we've seen over the last 72 hours in our history.
This massive fire event extends from the Canadian border all the way to the Mexican border, and the damage was significant.
Wow, look at above me. Jesus, there's embers floating all over around me. This thing is gonna light everything on fire. Look, they're landing on the ground, right there.
Well, you got fire over here, it's all back there. Now there's another fire up here. There's fire on the other side of the river. The helicopter pad was burning. So basically everything's on fire out here.
Our air quality ranks the worst in the world due to these fires. More than 40,000 Oregonians have been evacuated.
I had to walk away from everything that we have ever known and lived for.
This is our property. Man. Oh my God. That hill up there was on fire, the entire hill. And then it just got worse and worse here, clearly. So I'm glad we got out with our lives, you know? That's the most important thing. Just crazy, man. This place is just reduced to rubble. Nothing left.
As residents returned to find their homes burned, a narrative began to spread that more forest management could have stopped the fires, and the firefighters could have put out remote fires earlier in the summer before extreme winds fanned them into destructive infernos. Digging deeper reveals dozens of power line ignitions across the state of Oregon.
There's a branch hanging from power lines that's smoldering and burning. We got a fucking fire!
Okay, give me just a moment.
God, honey, look at that. Look at that.
It's sparking. Oh, God, that was too close.
I see something, boom. My son, he went by and he's telling me he actually seen some sparks flying off of the telephone wires down the road here.
Between those two sections, that's where I seen it spark the whole way down. I didn't think it's gonna start this whole hillside on fire.
The winds are pushing 65 miles an hour or better, and they're coming this way.
Those power line ignitions suddenly threatened thousands of homes simultaneously and immediately overwhelmed firefighting capacity. People fled with no advance warning.